Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Tuesday, wherever you are, and thank you for being here. As always, thank you for taking the time to be here with us on Story Time. Whether you're here with us live or indeed joining us later on for the recordings, thank you for being here, and I hope that we see you many, many more times here enjoying a story together. Thank you indeed for being here. We bring back another one to Story Time. That is a really good one indeed, coming to us from CANDLEWICK Press, and this one is I Will Go and Come Back, and that's exactly what this book has done. It is back here on Storytime. I think this is the second time we're bringing it back. RAJANI LaROCAand and SARA Palacios, and of course reading it as mentioned earlier with the permission of CANDLEWICK Press. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to enjoy this one indeed. Thank you so much for joining us here, and I hope you learn a thing or two from this beautiful book. Thank you so much for joining in. Where are you joining us from today? And of course, is anybody else joining in with you? Let us know so we can say hi to them as well. Thank you indeed for joining us here on Storytime. As always, looking forward to this beautiful story. Please keep sending in your recommendations so we can bring them here to Storytime and so we can enjoy them together. And so others can enjoy your selection as well. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And out here in the Bay, it is continuing to be mild. So as you go out there, just be sure to carry that extra layer. It can be deceiving. I know it says it might be a little warm, but it has not been so far. I've needed that extra layer, so you might too. Just keep an eye out, look at those apps before you go out into the world. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely love it. Cannot wait to bring that one with you. I Will Go and Come Back. This one coming to us from RAJANI LaROCAand and illustrations by SARA Palacios, and of course reading this one with permission of the publishers CANDLEWICK Press. Thank you so much for being here. Get comfortable, get cozy, get ready for a beautiful story. Get ready to see all the wonderful pictures in here by SARA Palacios. Beautiful book, beautiful illustrations. Cannot wait to share it with you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. I'll be right back after this short break to get started with our story for today. Thank you for being here with us.
Hi, friends. I hope you're enjoying today's story on Storytime with Mr. Limata. I know I am. My name is Angela Dalton, and I'm the author of picture books, including If You Look Up to the Sky, Show the World, and Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner, all of which you can hear Mr. Limata read right here on Storytime with Mr. Limata. I hope you continue to enjoy today's story, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you, Angela Dalton, author, creator of many wonderful books. I hope that you get a chance to see them from your local library or wherever else you find books. Please do see those wonderful books, including, of course, If You Look Up to the Sky, one of the sweetest books I know. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Kathy, how are you doing today? Good to see you here with us on Storytime. And you're saying good morning from a sunny Ohio today. Well, thank you for sharing. I hope that that sun comes with a little bit of warming, a little bit of heat, and you get to enjoy it even more. But yeah, enjoy the sunshine. It's been a little bit cloudy out here in the Bay. We've been getting, it's interesting because we've been getting the sun, but also in like depending on where you are, of course, and it's been in little bouts. So I hope that you get to enjoy that lovely sunshine out there in Ohio. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Kathy. Luna, good morning to you as well. Ari and Megan, hope you're doing well as well out there in Kentucky, and I hope you enjoy later on when you join for the recording later in the evening. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. I will go and come back. This is our story for today, coming to us from CANDLEWICK Press. It is written by Rajani LaROCAand and illustrations by SARA Palacios. Here we go. Oh, good to see you here, Megan. Good morning. It's cloudy out in Kentucky. Well, you're like us in Oakland right now. Ari's nervous about field day today. Well, have fun. Have fun. Field day is one of the best days, I think. So I hope you have fun with it. I hope you find your little spot and enjoy it. Oh, cannot wait to hear about it. I hope he has fun. I think he will have fun too. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Just curious too, like what did you try to do to ease his anxiety over this? And yeah, just so others may know, and it might be something to share. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Yeah. I will go and come back. Rajani LaROCAand. Illustrations by SARA Palacios, and read with permission of the publishers, CANDLEWICK Press. For the first time since I was a baby, I flew across the world to see aunties and uncles, cousin brothers and cousin sisters, and Sita Pati. Yeah, for the first time since I was a baby, I flew across the world to see aunties and uncles, cousin brothers and cousin sisters, and Sita Pati. I love it when I get to fly home and see family. But India was so different from home. The sky thundered and poured through the humid air. Mosquitoes whined when I tried to sleep. Street dogs woke me up at dawn. Trucks honked and children chattered and neighbors gossiped on crowded roads. Everyone stared. But India was different from home. In the morning and evening, the house was packed with relatives and friends. But during the day, with my cousins at school, I was lonely. I wanted to go home. Oh, yes. In the morning and evening, the house was packed with relatives and friends. But during the day, with my cousins at school, I was lonely. I wanted to go home. Oh. Then Sita Pati called me. Jyoti Vama. She didn't speak much English, and I didn't speak much Tamil, but we understood each other. Oh. Bath? She asked. Teeth? All finished, I said. And then I tried the Tamil. Yella achi. She laughed and took my hand. I'll let you in on a big secret. I don't speak any Tamil. Maybe you can teach me. Yes. Bath, teeth, "Oh, finished," I said, and then I tried the tamil. "Yellow achi," she laughed and took my hand. "Rangoli," said Sita Pati. "We made designs in the courtyard with colored sand, bright pink and sparkling blue and dazzling gold." Oh, that sounds amazing. She dressed me in the same colors and tacked strands of jasmine in my hair. She took me to the market. I'd never seen so many types of vegetables. One looked like it could slither away. "Padaval," said Sita Pati, "snake gourd. Let's get okra instead," I said. At home, we played a game called Palanguzi. Sometimes Patty counted wrong. She liked to win. Have you played that game before? What do you call it in your language? At home, we played a game called Palanguzi. Sometimes Patty counted wrong. She liked to win. Oh, we call it in Solo in Zambia. How about you? Sita Pati made chapatis, hot, and flipped them with bare fingers. I ate one with spicy okra and cool yogurt rice. Yum. We spent our days playing and reading and cooking. At night, we sipped warm milk with the saffron to bring us sweet dreams. Aw. Yeah. When it was time to go home, I didn't want to. I held Patty's hand with its soft skin. Her sari rustled and smelled of silk. "Goodbye," I said. "Poi tu varia?" asked Sita Pati. "Will you go and come?" And I remembered that no one in India just said goodbye. "I will go and come back," I said. "Poi tu varan?" Oh. When it was time to go home, I didn't want to. I held Patty's hand with its soft skin. Her sari rustled and smelled of silk. "Goodbye," I said. "Poi tu varia?" asked Sita Pati. "Will you go and come?" I remembered that no one in India just said goodbye. "I will go and come back," I said. "Poi tu varan?" Oh. The next summer, Sita Pati flew across the world to visit us in America. She seemed smaller than I remembered. The sun blazed and the air conditioner droned. The streets stayed empty and silent. Patty told my mom she couldn't hear so much as a sparrow chirp from inside the house. Patty looked lonely. I wondered if she wanted to go home. Yeah. I wondered if she wanted to go home. I still didn't speak much Tamil, and she didn't speak much English, but we understood each other. "Bath?" I asked. "Teeth?" "Yelachi," she said. She'd remembered to put them in. I laughed and took her hand. Oh. "Hopscotch," I said. We drew on the sidewalk with chalk, bright pink and cool blue and sunny yellow. I dressed Patty in the same colors. Ah. We stopped at the grocery store. She'd never seen so many types of bread. Chapati? Asked Patty. Tortilla, I said. We played a game called Shoots and Ladders. Patty still liked to win. So did I, but I counted right most of the time. Yeah. We played a game called Shoots and Ladders. Patty still liked to win. So did I, but I counted right. Well, most of the time. We made hot quesadillas. I ate them with salsa, and Patty chose coconut chutney. We spent our days playing and reading and cooking. At night, we sipped hot cocoa to bring us sweet dreams. Ah. Yeah. When it was time for Patty to go home, I didn't want her to. Patty said, "Poitu varen," and then I will go and come back. Her skin was soft as ever. I wonder what Patty uses. Patty flew back home to India, but our love stretched across the world, and we both remembered. What did you remember? Yeah, Patty flew back home to India, but our love stretched across the world, and we both remembered. Oh. Our promise to come back. Oh, yes, I will go and come back. And that is the end of our story today. And this one is written by Rajani LaRocaand and illustrations by SARA Palacios. And we were reading it with permission of the publishers, CANDLEWICK Press. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. I hope you enjoyed this very sweet book coming to us indeed from CANDLEWICK. Amazing. Thank you to them as well for allowing us so many times to read wonderful books here from them. And of course, Rajani LaRocaand and illustrations by SARA Palacios. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break.
Hey, this is Timothy Goodspeed of the Soapbox Salute. I'm the one who wrote Storytime's theme song. If you'd like to hear more of my protest folk music, you can check out the links below on Instagram or at my website. You are watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you, Timothy Goodspeed. The Soapbox Salute. If you've not checked out his protest music, please do. It is fantastic music. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy it. And yeah, Tim does many wonderful things. Do follow him on Instagram as well and see what he is up to. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And of course, we're very thankful that he is always serenading us every morning here on Storytime. And every time that we feel like checking out a story time at storytimewithmrlimata.com. Thank you indeed for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that you've had a wonderful time enjoying this story, and I hope that you come back to it many times. Thank you for being here with us today on Storytime. I will go and come back, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're back again tomorrow with another exciting story, bringing back wow, a favorite from a long time ago. And yeah, cannot wait to share it here on Storytime. Adam Rex and Claire Keane combined to bring us Why. Come and join us and find out what this one is all about. Yes, exploring and finding self. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, few things too that this book brought up. I think I can relate to to the girl in the story when she goes home and then the cousins go to school and it's lonely in the daytime. And I feel like that sometimes when I do travel home in the summer because I'm off, but my cousins, my sister, everybody else has stuff that they're doing, right? And so there are times in the day when they're gone, and it's a little bit lonely. But I found out that if I go usually in December, everybody is on industrial break. Schools are out, so people are more around and more at home. So yeah, different times of the year for sure. Different make the visit feel very different. And there was something else that I saw in here too that I wanted to share, but hopefully next time we'll bring back the book. I will remember. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. But yes, indeed, I'm glad that this little girl in here and of course Grandma Patty are able to have a wonderful time together, and of course wonderful time with family. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, reminds me of my own grandma too. Grandma Celia, love you to bits. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. One more time, Kathy, thank you for joining us. Good morning to you. And of course, good morning to you, Luna, as well, out there in Ohio, where it is sunny today. Thank you for being here. And good morning to you, Megan. And of course, Ari, out there in Kentucky, where it is cloudy today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I hope that field day goes well for Ari. Thank you so much for joining us. Please come back and report. Let us know how field day goes. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And we'll see you again when we're back tomorrow with another exciting story. And we're asking the question, why? This is our story for tomorrow. Join in and explore with this young girl in this story. Thank you so much for joining us. And this one will be coming to us from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I hope that you're doing well, sending you lots of love, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. Bye-bye.
Storytime with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Storytime with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing